Okay, 4-month update. Actually on time this time. Well, I just had my follow-up appointment, my first follow-up with my endocrinologist, and he did blood work, kind of just asked me how things were going, and um, everything is going swimmingly. It's all on track. He said my dose is perfect, and actually he told me when he walked in, he was like, I couldn't remember if you were one of my transgender patients or a genetic male that we were treating with testosterone for some other reason, which was really flattering. Obviously he's doing his job well, and that makes me glad that I ended up going to see an endocrinologist instead of Richmond has this place called the Fan Free Clinic, and I've heard mixed things about it, and I would have gone there to start, but they've been having some problems with funding, and it was just really hard to get in, and I kind of wanted to get the ball rolling, so I ended up, going the doctor route, which I think it definitely is the better option if you can afford it. Health insurance obviously doesn't cover that. Nothing really has changed except for my voice, but I think that's going to be a constant for the next couple of months, years, whatever. I don't know. My shoulders are getting a little wider, and my chest, and my arms are getting a little bigger, and I think my jaw is getting a little defined. But these are all things that I started noticing, 2 months on T. It's just slowly but surely becoming more noticeable. Emotional changes, none really. My mood is still pretty elevated most of the time. Anxiety has pretty much vanished. In social situations, I'm a lot better. I think I noted that in a previous video, but yeah, that still remains. I don't know, I'm just happier, less angry, except for around the time that it's like the end of the week and my levels are low and I'm about to have my shot. I can get snappy, but that's to be expected. But otherwise, everything's really exciting. It's kind of weird talking to my family on the phone because sometimes they don't even recognize me. And actually, my friend that I hadn't talked to in forever, this is my best friend since middle school, and my goddaughter's mommy, she called me the other day, and I picked up and I said hello, and she was like, I'm sorry, I have the wrong number. And I was like, no, it's me, I promise. So, what's kind of awkward about that is most of my family, I have not outright spoken to them about being transgender. I did come out on Facebook. I posted a status and said, look, if you haven't already guessed, or I haven't already told you, I am transgender and I am transitioning. And I got a few responses that were really good, but I'm going to the beach with my family like we do every year towards the end of July, and I don't think I'm going to see my family before then, and my voice is obviously going to be a lot deeper. And so there's just going to be a huge elephant in the room, but we're all going to be in the same house for a week. Like, obviously I will be forced to overcome my fears and just set it all out on the table, and it's probably going to be really awkward and really weird, but it'll be done and over with. And despite their reactions, whatever they may be, I'll be okay with it because I'm okay with myself now. So there's good in every situation. But my parents know, and I think that's the most important thing. They're still not really talking about it. They've acknowledged it, but they're not really. We haven't really talked about it. Um, but again, everybody's going to be forced to talk about it, so it's a little better. Um, but yeah, everything's going really well. I may or may not have a 5-month update. I just don't know like how much is going to change, so I'll just play that by ear. 6 months, definitely I'll have an update. And probably in like 2 months, I'm gonna have an update because I just started this 6-week training program to kind of build up my muscle mass and whatnot. So I will have results from that in about 6 weeks, about a month and a half. So keep an eye out for that. And again, if anybody has any questions or any topics that they would like me to talk about, please let me know because I'm still drawing blanks on these things. But yeah, this is running a little long, so I'm going to cut that off. Thanks for watching, and again, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to talk about. Holler.